3,785 pounds, little Flagstaff micro light 20-foot thing, 21-foot-ish. Just came in on trade here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. If you like what you see, you want to see if we still have it in stock and available or what we're asking, anything like that, I'll leave you a link down here in the video description that says check for price and availability. That'll take you through to the HaylettRV website where you can find all those handy, neat facts, you know, one click away. So let's focus on the task at hand. This is the sister series to the Rockwood series of ultralights that we carry here at HaylettRV, so I'm terribly familiar with this thing. If you peel off the stickers that say Flagstaff and put on ones that say Rockwood, I would call this a 2109S. They're the exact same coach, they just have different brand names, kind of like you have a Chevy Sierra and a GMC, or pardon me, Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra. See, I'm even doing, I'm mixing stuff up. So same coach, different name. Very, very familiar with this. We've got a little outdoor grilling station here. I've always liked how Rockwood has done this. One of the things I like, well, same thing as Flagstaff. I'm going to end up saying Rockwood inevitably, guys, because I'm so used to it, so pardon me. Just ignore me if I say that. Your propane quick connect is here on the side. And I like that because something I've noticed here at Haylett's is whenever we see that, we never see a problem with the outside grilling station. When the propane connect is down below, it's very, very, very uncommon. But I have seen where like road debris is flung off a tire and clubbed it. It's very uncommon again. This you just can't see because it's protected. A neat thing that they do down there is they also include this handy little outside utility stand that goes next to your grill. So it gives you the perfect place to keep your platter, you know, so that you can take the meat, flip it over there, and you're done. Now, your TV inside can also remount outdoors. So you have a full outdoor like tailgate station directly below your easy power awning. If I say anything about this trailer, the only thing I could say is that it just needs a bath. And that's stuff we can do for you guys. I mean, this thing's been here for 5 minutes. I record these videos. I actually like to record them like this so you get to see exactly how it was maintained by the previous owners when it gets here. I don't try to do smoke and mirrors and dress things up. Don't get me wrong. They look good when we get them all shined up and cleaned up, but you can take them home like that regardless, you know. Big front pass-through compartment, and I do like that it is a full pass-through. And if you peek behind that little partition board, you see that it actually has a little kitchen water filter system too. Just helps give you some clean drinking water at some of these sites that just don't offer that. Something that we see here at Haylett's just having like a Phoenix-like rebirth is this front window. You know, Rockwood, I did it again, Flagstaff, same thing. They've been doing front windows for ages. They're one of the few manufacturers that actually just never stopped doing it, whereas most brands have gone to, you know, something like these front bullet noses. And there's nothing wrong with that. But in a little camper like this, that front window is going to make this thing look and feel so much bigger. You're going to get so much more light in there. And I think the reason that they've always done it is because they never stopped putting on that weather shield, that little cover that you see right there. So that going down the road, the window seal itself is protected from the worst of those headwinds. A lot of brands don't do that. So I talked about power awning on the outside. We've got a power tongue jack over here. Your big stuff is easy, you know, push button operated, like your slide out. Neat thing on these, this has an independent Torflex suspension. Instead of leaf springs, each wheel has its own independent suspension. So you actually have up to a 6-inch variance up-down from, you know, one wheel to the next. One wheel can be 3 inches up, one can be 3 inches down. This trailer, like let's say you accidentally go off the side of the road a little bit, the right tires can drop down, the left tires can stay up, and the trailer will still continue to ride flat until you get corrected. It's a really, really slick suspension system. That's one of the things we talk about on our new Rockwoods all the time. Like I said, if you like everything you see here, but you want a new version of it, I've got this in stock all day long. I actually even have the sister floor plan from Coachman called a 192 RBS. So, I mean, this is a very, very popular camper, popular layout. We've got 2 or 3 different versions of this in stock at all times. We actually, I actually came up with the method of putting a Murphy bed in this floor plan in the very newest 2109S Rockwood. So, if you want this with or without Murphy bed, we have that both ways as well. We only do everything at HaylettRV. So, you know, financing, trades, whatever, we do all of that. I mean, we literally only do everything at HaylettRV. That's my message to you. Moving inside here, she continues to not disappoint. These are rock solid, well-built little coaches. We've got full laminated construction. This has laminated roof, floor, walls, front wall, rear wall, ceiling, you know, everything. You know, this is built just like Rockwood's biggest, baddest fifth wheels, even in this tiny little 21-foot couples coach. That's why you still see all LED lights. That's why you still see central air in a very small camper, because this is how they just build their stuff. Rockwood doesn't build the fifth wheels better and the trailers not so good. They're all built the same. They're all built top shelf. This is a very neat floor plan because the slide out is actually above the floor. That means this is completely carpetless. This is very, very easy to clean. Sofa can jackknife down into a little extra sleeper. Now, behind the sofa is the perfect place where you can actually store, there it is, that table right there. You can slide that right behind the sofa, or you can just leave it on the bed when you're traveling. I prefer to keep it behind the sofa so it doesn't bounce and wiggle around. So during the day, we just have this nice open lounge sofa. When it is mealtime, you can take that little folding leg table, you can kick it over here. You can take it outside to use like your picnic table under your awning next to your grill. You can do whatever you want with it. Talked about the central air, talked about the lights. This does have a very slight arched roof inside. It's got a 2.5-inch arch. That does help it feel open and breathe in here. But that front window plus this arch really makes this thing just very comfortable inside. This is a heated mattress, which is a neat thing a lot of people enjoy about this. You've got your big wide open side stands. You do have power outlets on both sides. You can see the one on the front over here, so that if you want to run, you know, an alarm clock or phone charger, any of that kind of stuff, you can. They even give you little drawers on the front of the bed storage so that it's easy to get under there. You'll notice that all the original electronics and everything are still present and accounted for. The previous owners weren't scavengers. They didn't pick pieces out of this to take to their new camper. You know, everything that was here when it came from the factory is still here. And that's a good indicator to me. Like, I noticed all the owner's manuals and everything are still up in here. Everything seems to be present and accounted for. AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth player. One of the things I've always liked about this specific model is it's actually got a really good kitchen for a small couples camper. And partner, that is an uncommon phrase. Good kitchen in small camper is not something you see a lot. Despite all the different names and brands that we carry at HaylettRV, this is just not a common combination. Good drawer space, more drawers below there, more drawers over there. I mean, you've got big overhead cabinets, and you'll notice the overhead cabinets in this are all strutted and self-supporting, so you don't have to juggle them open with your head. And they're very deep. You can actually get real big stuff in there. Then we've got a big pantry right beside your refrigerator, right by the door, you know. Anything you need right where you need it. Give you just a quick look at the sofa from the other side. I do like these little cup holders over here. Little pet peeve of mine is a lot of campers with sofas don't have anywhere to set a drink. It's not the end of the world, but it is a nice thing, you know. When I first opened this, I was like, where's the shower curtain? Apparently they had taken it down and used one of their own, because they have the brand new shower curtain just folded up nicely down in this little compartment. So everything is where it needs to be. Foot flush toilet with both a skylight and a bigger Max Air vent fan. Now what's cool is this actually has the roof vent cover built right onto it. So you can use that on a rainy day to get airflow. Another nice thing is this door is purposely slotted. So if you leave that fan on and then you leave your headboard side windows open, it will pull a 6-mile-an-hour breeze through here constantly and recycle the air in this trailer 4 times an hour. That's pretty good. That's a lot of fresh air, actually. So, if that looks good to you, give us a call. Like I said, we only do everything. Hitches, pieces, parts, financing, trades, and everything in between. I can't find any defects with the trailer. There's no leaks. There's nothing like that. It's a 2015. I mean, it's a very late model camper. They just wanted something bigger for their family. They had a couple little kids, and they swapped this out with a toy hauler with the idea of using the power beds in the toy hauler as an alternative bunkhouse, which is becoming a very popular growing thing. It's one of the reasons we have such a growing toy hauler business here at Haylett. So, take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.